Thank you, Brian. 6:03 Forsyth County fire leaders trying to determine what caused a large scrap metal fire in Kernersville. Several agencies were called to Omnisource on West Mountain Street late last night.
The Kernersville fire chief says it took about 2 hours to put out the fire. Thankfully, no one was hurt. Omnisource should resume normal operations today. This marks the second fire to break out near Omnisource in less than a year. Last April, there was a fire so big that smoke could be seen from as far away as Virginia. One firefighter in that fire was injured.
In commitment news, a razor-thin race continues for State Senate District 26.
Right now, Rockingham County Sheriff Sam Page leads incumbent state Senator Phil Berger by 23 votes. Our Kara Peters joins us live this morning in Rockingham County.
Good morning, Kara. That's where a hand recount will begin in a few hours.
Audrey and Wanya, good morning to you both. That is exactly correct. And that hand-to-eye recount was requested by Phil Berger. As it pertains here in Rockingham County, the recount will take place at 8:30 this morning here at the Board of Elections office. Now, it was to be expected that we would see a recount request like this. You have to remember, with just a 23 vote difference, that is a margin well within the 1% threshold required to trigger a recount under state law. One precinct was chosen for the recount in Rockingham County, while two were chosen in Guilford. Last week, the Berger campaign officially made that recount request. The campaign also contacted the NC State Board of Elections to file 4 elections protests impacting 13 voters. Now, we were able to speak to a political science professor from Elon University who says in cases of recounts, they're very uncommon and even more rare if reversed.
What we see is that is very rare when it occurs. It's one of those things where everybody pays attention to it. We're almost 20 years out of the Minnesota U.S. Senate election, and we're still talking about it simply because it's so rare.
Now, when it comes to the hearings, Rockingham County will hold their evidentiary hearing on Friday, and Guilford County will hold theirs on April 6th.
And Kara, we also know the Berger campaign was hoping undervotes are counted as well.
So, Kara, can you talk more about what exactly are undervotes and why would he want them to be included in the first place?
Well, an undervote is when a voter does not vote for anyone in a particular race. In this specific race, there were 220 undervotes, which really could determine the outcome of the election. That is something that was also requested by the Berger campaign. The state board denied that request, saying that they would let the process play out. And you can learn more about undervotes and how we got to this point by visiting our website, WXII12.com. Live in Rockingham County, I'm Kara Peters for WXII 12 News.
Thank you, Kara. The Supreme Court could make it harder to vote by mail in the midterms.
Oral arguments are underway right now. The court's conservative majority appears poised to reject Mississippi's mail-in ballot law, a decision that could curb mail-in voting throughout the century. The justices will be back on the bench for additional arguments today and tomorrow. Opinions are expected tomorrow, and the court's final decision is expected by this summer.
New York's LaGuardia Airport is back open today following that deadly crash on the runway.
Sadly, 2 pilots were killed when an Air Canada plane carrying 72 passengers and 4 crew members crashed into a Port Authority fire truck while landing on runway 4 Sunday night. The FAA says that runway will remain closed until Friday morning. The crash highlights the challenges that air traffic controllers have recently been facing.
Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy addressed concerns about staffing in the air traffic control tower.
LaGuardia is a very well-staffed airport. We're a couple controllers short in total, but it is a well-staffed airport. I've been asking the Congress for additional money. Many of you have reported that we need more money for air traffic control. We are modernizing our system, but we can't fully modernize it until the Congress gives us additional money.
Air traffic controllers are not directly affected by the current shutdown. Secretary Duffy declined to say how many controllers were on duty at the time of Sunday's crash. The NTSB is leading the investigation.
Our coverage on this deadly collision continues on our website. There you can hear from passengers as they describe the terrifying moments when their plane collided with the fire truck.